All right, good evening, everyone. As you are joining us, welcome. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We got our man Eddie Alberty with us. Before we start, do me a favor. In the chat, let Eddie and I know where you are from. What city and state or country are you from? We'd like to know who's with us tonight. And if you do that in the chat, that would be awesome. We got New York and Arizona in. Hey, Nancy. We got Durham, North Carolina, Monterey, California, Montreal. We got them from all. Eddie, you draw from everywhere. This is the way it works. Puerto Rico. Man, coming in good. All right, guys, let's get started right on time. My name is Jim Winkler. I'm Vice President of Sales with Market America, and it is really my pleasure tonight to introduce the guy who'll really be taking you through all of this, and that is Eddie Alberty, who is our Vice President of Strategic Partnerships. He does a great job. All these stores you see that we get, all the shop local that goes on, all the things behind the scene, Eddie is working hard at that always. For those of you who don't know, he's also a former professional racquetball player, sort of an unknown thing about Eddie. And he also happens to be a new daddy, a new papa right now to EJ, which is not what he calls him, but what I've nicknamed him now. So, since he wouldn't name him Jim. Eddie, I'm going to turn it over to you, buddy, and I'll pipe in here, but really it's your show to share everything that's going on.
Great. Thank you, Jim, for that introduction. Just let me know where I need to send the check, because you, as JR says, you did it just like I wrote it for you. So thank you.
Perfect.
I'm excited about this opportunity. One of the things that Jim didn't mention is that I'm also an unfranchised owner, which I'm most proud of. And so we bleed the same blood. We want the same things. I understand the struggle. I understand the success, whenever you get a new customer or they shop. And that's what I'm really excited about. It's a nice opportunity because knowing myself, I get a lot of emails. And emails are, necessary part of life. And we send out emails that are merchandising about new stores, new partnerships, increased cash back, different things like that. But doing it like this is as good as it can get, other than being in front of someone and us being, at the convention or around a table or, in a breakout. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. Feel free, as Jim said, use the chat. We have some panelists on that can answer questions. If they can't answer them, we'll try to capture them and get back to you at a later time. But
Eddie, I wanted to say, I love you doing this. And I think that seriously, as I do, I think the people on it will love it, and the people get to watch it on a replay will. And something we should bring into a regular when we're introducing new things, because I think it really is a big benefit to the field. And like you said, you as an unfranchised owner know that for your team, but so the whole team in Market America gets this benefit tonight.
Yeah, thank you. And, we were brainstorming about ways to get messages out and communicate with our most important customer, which is you, the unfranchised owner. Because if we can't get you engaged and make you a customer, it's going to be hard for you to be a brand ambassador or customer, manager to your customers or next door neighbor. So we were brainstorming how to get messages out, and obviously email and text and banners and all those things are necessary and they're great. But quite frankly, sometimes you just get numb to it, So sometimes hearing from someone or a group of people that are passionate about it, because we live it, breathe it, almost every day, sometimes we take for granted that people are just going to get it. And that's not necessarily the case. So that's why I think these type of Zoom sessions are real informative. We could do them pretty quickly, and, you're in the comfort of your own home. I'm wearing a button down, but I've actually got shorts on and flip-flops, beneath. So I'm
business up top, party down below, Eddie.
Something like that. But again, you are our most valuable asset, and I appreciate your time. And so I want to make it as impactful as I can. So with that being said, we'll just get right into it. Again, this is for you to shop and earn IBV, but it's also to get your customers to shop and earn cash back. So again, as Jim mentioned, it's about partner stores. Just a little recap on some of these. We have over 3,000 online merchants, over 20,000 SHOPLocal merchants. And I'll talk to you just a little bit about that later on.
That's doubled, right, Eddie, in like the last 3 years or so?
It has. We've added a lot. There's also more of a focus on getting some of the national brands. And we also have reason to believe that a new partnership will be coming soon that will be able to get some of the Groupon stores that they currently have, which they have quite a bit. And we see it beefing it up probably by another 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 before the end of the year. Hopefully before convention, but
that might be a secret announcement or a little prelude to international convention.
Yes, 100%. So we have millions of one-cart products, free shipping offers, thousands of hot deals, and all the while, your customers are earning cash back and you're earning IBV. So tonight we want to talk about an increased cashback and IBV event. So it's new, it's coming. I think I'm drawing a blank as to when the first day it goes live, but I'll get back to you, or they'll put it in the chat. It revolves around back to school. So whether you have people that are getting ready to get back to school yourself, you have children, grandkids, maybe it's a next door neighbor, maybe it's one of your customers, maybe it's someone at church, whoever it may be, there's a lot of people that are being touched and getting ready to go back to school. So we want to have this event with extra cash back.
And Eddie, this is, you and I were talking, this isn't just going back to school. In fact, I was just having dinner and some of my children who are older said, well, but is everybody going back to school? And I said, no. But what Eddie and I are going to talk about as well, what Eddie's going to really go into is it's not just going back to school. It's maybe preparing to have school from home, right, Eddie?
Yeah. So, whether you're going back to school or you're going to be doing home learning or a combination of the two, we've got you covered here.
Yeah. And it's going to start on 7:30. Thank you, Lisa, for giving us that information.
And it'll run through August 13th. And you got great savings on health and wellness. We'll talk about that in a minute. Some Market America products and some other partner store products. Technologies, as Jim mentioned, computers, could be webcam, could be Bluetooth type of accessories, things of that nature to help, be able to work at home. There's also the standard school supplies that we'll have and be offering through various partners. So we have a back to school landing page. And on shop.com, probably the easiest way to get there is just to search back to school. On Unfranchise, there's a banner that's on there and you can click on that. Whatever your preference is, on Unfranchise, it tends to be a little bit more BV products and Market America products. And on Shop, we have a little bit more of the partner stores mixed in with the Market America to try to attract, new customers and get some of the people that maybe aren't as familiar with some of the things that we have. I'm going to go back and let this page scroll again. It's a fairly long scroll, but there's a couple things I want to cover here that I think are important. As I mentioned, there's computers, there's folders, paper products, categorized by age, supply bundles by grade. And of course, we have Market America products for your customers and their well-being, whether it be health and cleaning needs. Again, at home, disinfecting is going to be important. To mention one product that comes to mind is the hand sanitizer. It's really nice because it comes in a small size. You get 6 of them. It's easy to throw one in the book bag, one in the car, have one on the table at the house. I think it's a great product. Definitely pertinent to the times. And yeah, go ahead, Jim.
I was going to say gift cards are so good too, Eddie.
Yep.
I just, not a back to school, but my father's birthday's coming up. I just went in and went to our and ordered 2 different gift cards for him because I could e-gift them to him, send it to him right away for those of you who are ever late on getting things taken care of as I was on this. So lots of great things with that. And just to recap, Eddie said, go to Shop and type in back to school. I just did it while we were here and everything that you're seeing popped right up after doing that.
It's a little bit of a long page. Towards the end there, you've got some face masks for kids, which, unfortunately, it seems like this is our new normal. So we want to make it as easy to get, and some stylish and things of that nature. And then there's also, back to school savings and deals, special promotions that we want to highlight. And before going to that, Jim mentioned the e-gift cards. They're also great for, getting lunch if you're going to be, working at home or doing, the kids are going to be working home. You want to be able to have a lunch for them if you can't make it yourself. E-gift cards are great. Here are some of the promotions that we've highlighted. JCPenney's, great for apparel thing. They actually have a lot more than what most people think of JCPenney's. You just have to go there. But here's a nice offer coupon. Red Tags cameras. That's a one cart. Any one cart, you're going to earn, instant IBV, instant cash back for your customers. They have some really good, well-priced face masks. I missed a couple here. The essential school supplies from Discount School Supply, also very relevant. They've got all the things that you can imagine, grade school and on up that people will need for school. And then shop.com office supplies. We have office products that can also be used in a lot of ways for back to school. Couple more offers. Gap, obviously they have great apparel, things like that. Good deal on them with the free shipping. Kind bars, they always come in handy. We also have, obviously Market America bars and shakes, so we don't want to compete too much, but Kind is a great brand.
And Kind's a high IBV, isn't it, Eddie? I mean, if I remember right, it's over 10% on the IBV. It
is, and Lisa can put that in the chat too. I don't recall right off the top of my head, but I believe you're right. And then the Lenovo special, which is really good. Lisa Sears was actually just able to secure that. And it's 45% off select laptops. Also have free shipping. I'm a Lenovo fan, so I promote them. And I think that they really have a good computer. And they have some other products as well, but computers is what you first think of when you think of Lenovo. And then just recently, we launched Shoes.com as a one-cart partner store. It's been years we've tried to get them, and they went through some business changes, and the timing just wasn't right. But they really have a good selection of shoes, so you can get the summer's hottest selections. They're offering free shipping, and customers earn 3% instant cash back, and you earn 7.7 IBV. So a really good partner store. We need to show them some love and try to get some attention drawn to them so that we can get some sales, and they'll give us even better deals.
All I got to do is tell Lisa Shoes.com is now a partner store, Eddie, and that should drive a lot of traffic there just from her alone.
So I imagine Lisa's closet's full of a lot of shoes, I guess.
Well, I think it'll be full of more after this.
Yeah. So also I want to encourage you to always go to the deals page on shop.com. The team curates or really hand selects some of these deals, featured hot deals at the top. Very easy in your face to see, and the team curates those. Sorry, I'm pushing buttons here. Also below the fold of those promotional offers are all the deals. And we have more than 10,000 deals, so it's a lot. But we do offer ways to filter it by category, by the type of coupon maybe that they have, even by the merchant. If it's a % off or it's free shipping, whatever it is that you may be interested in. And it's a lot there, I get it. But if you go there and filter it, you'll find some good deals. You can also, hopefully you'll have Shop Buddy on there, and Shop Buddy replicates these deals as well. Get your customers on it too. SHOPLocal, we talked about that. I think we all agree that in today's day and time, the small business owner, local restaurateur, they're struggling, and some of which are business owners, maybe even prospect them, for the business. SHOPLocal is a great way to, go and support these local businesses and also earn IBV, and your customers earning cash back. It's a nice road trip companion. A lot of people are, even though they're staying close to home, they're driving maybe to the mountains if it's close by, or they're going to a neighbor's and having small gatherings when they can. So finding IBV earning opportunities all summer long using SHOPLocal, earn up to 18% on dining and takeout, and support local restaurants. And I mentioned and takeout because a lot of the restaurants are still doing, just pick up only, but they are running it through the same process, or you'll get credit as long as you use a card that you've linked on Shop. And that's very important to go there first, sign up today, link a debit or credit card. And then I'll also tell you this one other thing that you need to do. It's very important. It's easy to forget sometimes, but we implemented this a few years ago, probably about a year and a half. And it was because the big national brands really wanted this click to activate, where you go and activate the offer so that they would participate. They didn't want to just be in a program where, one-time person signs up and they just get cash back all the time. They wanted the person to see the offer, know that they were going into a place and they were earning. So over 20,000 locations with national chains. You can look, if you download the app, which is really the best way to do it because it's geo-located, you can look for restaurants nearby. You go to the business page, click activate offer button before doing a transaction, and with one of your link cards, and you'll earn IBV, your customers earning cash back. Take SHOPLocal on the go. It's available to download in the Apple Store and Android, and again, earn up to 18% IBV.
I love SHOPLocal. That's something, guys, everybody should be registered for. You can, as Eddie said, you have the ability to look and say what's within 25 miles of where I'm at right now, and I'll just go in and I activate a bunch of them just in case I go there during that period of time, and make sure. And it does debit cards or credit cards. Get whatever card you think you or your significant other might use, so you're always getting credit on it.
Yeah.
There's been times, and you can also, if you do your notifications, Eddie,
Yes.
you know this, if you do your notifications, Lisa and I will be driving, and all of a sudden it'll pop up on my phone and it'll say, hey, there's a SHOPLocal 1 mile away. So you can actually set your notifications to allow you to know that those SHOPLocals are nearby.
Yeah, agreed. Great points, Jim. So we also have some new programs that we just added. And I'd like to cover them just real quickly in case you didn't catch the earlier webinar. Again, I think these sessions are important because we just reinforce and reiterate things that we have that, sometimes people just don't get it the first time. They, don't see it and don't get the email, or they may be out of town and didn't pay attention to the email. So we have coverage for the entire family with the Wellness Advantage and the Pet Advantage program by shop.com. The Wellness Advantage program basically offers dental and vision discounts, discount medical supplies for those ordering, anything from walkers to different supplies that you may use for medical purposes. They have hundreds of thousands of products. Alternative medicine, if you like to go to the chiropractor or even acupuncture, this gives you really good discounts on those types of services. And then a discount pharmacy card, major discounts on FDA-approved medications. So it's not insurance, but it's a good program if you use it. It's only good if you use it. And it gets you really good discounts. You can search by provider in your area and see if your existing provider's on there. If not, there's a way to invite them. And there's hundreds or thousands of providers in your area, I'm sure. And you only pay $14.99 for all of this, while earning 53% IBV, which is very healthy. And then for your customers, earning 20% monthly, and it's recurring because every month you're paying that subscription fee.
So if you use it once during the month, Eddie, you're probably getting your money back.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
if you've used it more than that, you're hitting a home run.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And then the Pet Advantage program works very similar. More and more we all have pets, and they're like our children or our family members, so we want to take care of them. Less and less people are wanting or feel comfortable going out, taking their dog to the vet, etc. Maybe it's just an easy question that you have, or concern that they ingested something, or they're not eating their dog food, whatever it may be. There's 24/7 tele-pet health. Great program. Easy to use, and you get qualified answers back without having to go pay a visitation fee or get in the car and take time away and things of that nature. So it's really great service there. There's also a discount vet network where you'll receive discounts off veterinarian services. Lost pet recovery, I actually just did this. You fill out a little bit of information, they send you the tags in the mail, you're registered, you put the tag on the collar. If your pet or, animal, it could be a dog or cat or anything really, gets out, your neighbor finds it, they call the number, and immediately the service starts calling the emergency contact number. So it definitely works, gives you peace of mind. The discount drug card as well, you can save up to 50% on medications and things of that nature, even flea and ticks on there. So good program, much the same economics, $14.99 a month, earning 53% IBV or 20% cash back recurring each and every month if you get your customers on it.
Now, Eddie, if I have 2 dogs, does that $14.99 cover it, or do I need 2 $14.99?
It does. No, it covers the up to, I think, 4 pets in the household.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's good. And
Yeah,
is there a place people can find where they can find the list of providers?
Yeah, so we have on the homepage, the very top navigation, it'll say wellness programs. And you click on that, it takes you to a very nice landing page where both programs are represented. And if you're interested in the pet, you'll click the pet or the wellness, and it takes you to more information about that program where you can download FAQs, you can do a provider search, because a lot of people want to say, hey, is my vet already participating? And if they are,
right,
I'm already going there anyway. I might as well start, getting some discounts.
It's a total no-brainer if your vet's already participating.
Yeah, and there is a nice tool that you can invite your vet as well, maybe to get them on the program. But yeah, it's a lot of providers there, and definitely easy to use.
Great.
So we have a new partner. We talked about this at World Conference, and now you can earn cash back and IBV for buying a car. Don't even have to leave your house. It's called Carsaver. It's powered by shop.com. What I found in looking at this is they really have good prices. There's a lot of people that would never buy a car online, but now would consider it with everything that's going on. And there's so much information on the site about the cars, both new and used, that it really does give you peace of mind. Some people really hate going to the dealership and dealing with that whole experience. So this is a paradigm shift, if you will. More and more people are going to this, and I encourage you to at least check out the site and do some searches. We love the feedback, but what I found is everyday low prices on new and used cars. Comes with a lifetime warranty that covers the engine, the transmission, and the drivetrain. To me, that's pretty much the most important thing. So it covers a lot. You can do comparison shopping on all the top brands, both new and used, which I mentioned. A lot of people are very familiar with, like Carvana. They only do new cars. And you get low prices on financing and leasing. I mean, you really can do everything right on the site. They only power 2 major sites right now, and we're the second one. The first one was Walmart. So we're proud to have them. They do a really good job. And you also will earn cash back in IBV when buying a car, up to $20 cash back and $35 IBV. May not seem like a lot, but again, those everyday, those prices are really low and competitive. So we also have a new deal that just was signed. This is definitely leaking out a little information that will be covered at International Convention, which if you don't have your tickets, I encourage you to get it. Mark Ashley's presentation a week ago was a great job of showing what's going to, coming. And I was really excited. But we just signed a new deal to be coming this fall, maybe sooner. But you'll now be able to earn cash back and IBV on certain utilities, specifically electricity and natural gas. So these things are, services that we're already buying today. It is a requirement to be in a deregulated state. Right now, there's 19 states that are currently deregulated. I'm in North Carolina, which is not, but I know people in, all over the country, so it's a good way to introduce people, even though I can't use it right now. But I do believe that with time, all the states will be deregulated. Some are going to be a little harder than others, but it's definitely a shift that's coming because it's customer focused. Gives more flexibility, more options. You can lock in a rate. So it's really, really cool. And with the relationship we have now, you're going to earn, and I'll get to that. So there's 90 million potential residential and commercial customers out there. It's much like SHOPLocal. You're already talking to them. It's really easy to say, hey, who's your energy provider? oh, really? Well, would you like to look at this and maybe save you some money, get a better deal, or maybe a better plan? Energy is a commodity, so it changes daily. What you paid yesterday might not be what you can pay tomorrow, and you could get a good deal, lock it in. And the potential expansion as states and becomes deregulated. No upfront costs or equipment to buy. The switch is seamless. In many cases, you still get the same bill. UFOs and customers will have the freedom to choose, like I mentioned, from plans and products that you wouldn't necessarily get from the energy provider. And once you and your customers enroll for energy, I mean, you earn for life, because most people aren't going to switch very often. As long as the service is good and you've got it at a good price, you're not going to switch. You're paying it each and every month. And so all of this is now available on shop.com. I know it's a lot that we covered. Hopefully, if you had questions, you're able to get in there in the chat. If we didn't get to it, feel free to pop it in there now, and we'll get back to you if it didn't get answered. Again, just to reiterate what we talked about at the beginning, I really appreciate the time that you've allowed me to be able to chat. We're going to do more of these little pockets of things that we'd like to promote, whether it be One Cart Partners, whether it be a new affiliate or hot deals, shop local, and just get these out there, because I believe that information is everything, and it's nice to be able to talk to you guys. Even though I can't see you and we're not in front of each other, it gives me a rush, and I'm excited that we're going to continue to get more things for you guys with higher IBV, higher cashback for your customers, and we'll continue to do our best job for you guys. Again, I'm an unfranchised owner, so I'm doing it for myself too, but doing it for all you guys out there. So again, thank you for your time. Have a good evening, and I appreciate it.